Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday Night Live. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're drinking. I'm tempted to drink this really cold old coffee, but I'm not going to do it. So it's been one of those days over here. One thing after another, it seems. One kid got sawdust in his eye tonight. One kid fell down the stairs tonight. Just one thing after another. But tell me how your Tuesday's going. It was super warm here today, but that was really nice. So we got to go outside. I'm just going to wait one more second while people hop on. But tonight we're going to be talking about the power of color and composition. How can we make people push that button and opt into your email list? How are there ways that we can literally entice them to do that? And I'm here to tell you there is. So, forgive my squeaky chair. Let me tighten up the back. I'm kind of in a goofy mood tonight. Okay. So, I'm doing something new, and if you share this video to your friends, to your Facebook group, to people who are entrepreneurs, obviously, then on the first of every month, I'm actually going to draw a name from the list. And so every time you share, you get an entry, and I will pick a winner on the first of the month to get a brand and website audit for me. So share this video, and you can get a chance to win. So thanks for sharing in advance. But how can we use design to get people to take action? That sounds like a little out there. Like, can we really use color and composition to help people make decisions? And the answer is yes. So our website and our brands are tools to help us meet our goals for our business, right? So who in here, tell me in the comments if you have, and even if you're watching the replay, tell me in the comments if you have a freebie or an opt-in offer. Do you have something that someone can download, someone can get in exchange for their email address? So this is the biggest way you can grow, one of the biggest ways you can grow your email list. And big email lists are really great because there's actually formulas that we can figure out how much income you're going to be making based on the size of your list. And so tell me in the comments below, do you have an opt-in or a freebie offer? Are you growing your list this way? Most of you hopefully are saying yes. So when someone exchanges your freebie or if someone exchanges their email, they get your little freebie download in their inbox. And this is how you grow your email list. So this has been a strategy that's gone on for many, many years. And what I've been seeing is there's a huge influx in the free content that you can get. Really, really great free content. There's content that you can download anywhere. And what happens is we are bombarded with this free content, and then our email has like 758 emails in it, and we don't even open up half the downloads, or we get to the page to download the opt-in and we're distracted, and like free content isn't as valuable as it once was because there's so much out there. And so we have to really make sure that we are really directed, not only have a really great opt-in and a freebie to make them want to click on the button, but to actually make them follow through and click that button. Because a lot of times if they are distracted, just like an ounce of distraction, they may not even click the button. They may forget. There's so many reasons they won't click the button. And so it's your job on your website to make sure that you grab their attention really, really well. And so the two things that we're going to be talking about tonight is color and composition, and how we can actually draw them in to click on what we want them to click on. So you need a really super interesting download that creates the need and the want desire in them. But so how are you going to get their attention on it? And you can change these two things that we're going to be talking about to make sure that you actually have more conversions and get more people on your list effortlessly. So let's see. I have notes over here. I'm not going to pretend like I don't, because I actually planned these out, so they're good for you guys. But so your job, one of your jobs for visitors who go to your website is we want to make sure that they are not just going to leave and never come back, or they're going to leave and never hear from you again and just forget about you. So the best way to do that is to get you in their inbox on a regular basis, weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, whatever it is. So they're introduced to you on your website. They get on your email list, and then you can start building that trust factor with them by sending them really high quality emails. Start getting to know them, build that relationship with them. And so getting them on your email list is crucial when they visit your website. So you hear me say all the time that consistency is key. That is why I give all my clients brand boards so that they can stay really consistent with their brand colors, their fonts. They know exactly what images and what styles and everything. Like, it is consistent. I tell you guys that all the time. Consistency is key when it comes to branding. Tonight, however, I'm gonna kind of break that rule. And I'm going to tell you the one time you are allowed to break out of your brand colors. And so I was preparing for the workshop that I just did, I guess it was 2 weeks ago now. My first brand building workshop, and we were going to dive really, really deep into color psychology. And the more I was doing my research, preparing for it, the more research I did on conversions and colors and what your color should be on, like your button. And it has been found in many studies that you get more conversions if you step out of your brand colors, or if you use a certain color. And so this goes against everything I always say. I always say, stick with your brand colors, don't use anything else. However, if you were to go to my landing page right now for my guide of 5 steps to getting paid more, you will see a bright red download, like get access now button. Bright red. Red's not in my brand at all. It's actually the very opposite of my brand. However, and I will link it below so you can either grab the guide or you can see how bright that red button is. So red's not even close to my brand colors. And so the study shows that when a business uses a color that's outside of their brand colors, then they see an increase in the conversions for the people who click their button. And the simple reason behind it is that that color draws their attention because it sticks out like a sore thumb. It does not look like anything else on their website. It like sticks out because it's like, whoa, that doesn't go. And so people are drawn to it and then they click it. And so I will tell you to be cautious. So do not use this attention-grabbing color that's not in your brand on all the links. This should only be used on that one button that you really, really want them to click on, and most of the time that would be your opt-in to grow your email list. And the reason you don't want to have all your links and all your buttons in red if it's not in your brand is because that's not going to make things stick out like a sore thumb because they're all red. So you need to make that opt-in button either a color in your brand that works really great for grabbing attention and like only use that color for things that you really, really want their attention on. Or you can do something like me where you go completely out of your brand and do an attention-grabbing color. Red is a very, very powerful color. Stop signs are red, red lights are red because it's like, stop, like it wants your attention. And so I haven't done this long enough, obviously. I just put this landing page up like last week because I just finished my new opt-in. And so I don't have my personal statistics to tell you like how it's worked for me, but I have read other studies where it's worked really great for other people. And so the second thing I want to talk to you about is composition. Composition is how things are laid out, right? So magazines have a layout artist who literally like lay out all the content, the pictures, the articles, the advertisements, so that the magazine is laid out in a really appealing way. So composition is how things are laid out. Your social media graphics, your website, your Facebook ad, all of these things are composed of different elements, and that's the composition. So I'm going to use Facebook ads as an example tonight, just because of what I'm talking about. So your composition needs to draw your viewers' eyes to where you want them to go. So I'm gonna do like a little doodle for you guys. And even though I'm a graphic designer, I'm really bad at drawing. So it's not gonna be pretty. But let's just say this is your Facebook ad, okay? Say it's a picture of you. So you're like over here, okay? And here's your eye, and you are looking in this direction, okay? You're smiling, you're laughing, yada, yada, yada. I don't even know if you can see that. But so this is, oh, it's backwards. This is you, and you are looking this way. So like Facebook ad, I'm looking this way. It would not make sense to put text on the opposite side of where I'm looking. So you wouldn't want to put text over here because the viewer's eye is always drawn to what the person is looking at. And we see this in Renaissance art. Like look up composition in Renaissance art, and you will see literal triangles drawn on these Renaissance art. And it's literally where these people are looking. It makes a triangle, and it makes the picture really, really engaging because you're constantly, subconsciously going around in the picture because everybody's eyes are like interlocked. And so composition is key to draw your viewers' eyes to where you want them to go. So if you have a Facebook ad, you're gonna want to draw their eye, like since the person in your picture is looking over here, you would want your text and your call to action right here. You would want your big download button, whatever it is, right there. And so design is so critical when it comes to the success of your business and when it comes to getting the message across. So we are just very visual creatures. We're told not to judge a book by its cover. But that's what covers are for, so that you can judge a book if you want to read it or not. And we are visual people. We are drawn in by the visuals, especially as an online business owner. You don't have control over what the person is hearing at that moment. You don't have controlling over touch. The only sense you really have control over is the visuals. And so you really want to make sure that your layout, your composition, your colors are visually enhanced and laid out to draw the viewer's eyes to that action you want them to take. It's kind of sneaky, and it's kind of scientific, and it's kind of more marketing than you would really ever think. But graphic design, my job as a graphic designer is to take the problem and to deliver a solution. So that would be, the problem is like what message you want to get across. And the solution is how I put it together with the colors, with a layout to make the viewer, the reader's eye do exactly what we want them to do, to act on that problem. And so this is the one thing that we control on our site, and it drives me crazy that people don't pay attention to graphic design when they're first starting out their business, because, and I understand that, but it's so crucial to the success of your business and how many conversions you're getting. And it's not something that you just say, oh, I like the color pink, my button's gonna be pink. Like, there is actually strategy behind it, and it's a science. It's as scientific as my mind gets. I am not good at math or science, but there is reasons to decisions that designers make and website designers make. So hopefully those made sense to you. Hopefully, hopefully you can take action on this and start seeing more conversions, more people on your email list, more better Facebook ad conversions, whatever it is. Hopefully this is useful to you guys, and remember, if you guys share this video, then I will draw a winner on the 1st of every month. And next Tuesday night, we're going to be talking about websites. So make sure that you join us for there, and let me know if you guys have questions, even if you're watching the replay, and I'll see you guys next week.